is the first one to spawn, but they get the rotations, and guess what? That overshield is up as well, so they've got to decide which one to go for. They put the shroud screen down. OS comes out. He's not able to get it, and there it is. And it is in Rebellion's hands once again.
If he just pulls backwards and doesn't jump out of his shroud screen, he probably gets that overshield on his body, and we're going to see a very different moment in the following play. But instead, it's going to be a huge swing in the favor of Shopify Rebellion to be able to play towards this ball.
Unfortunately, though, they go 2 down, so this 15-second lead will be maintained by Carpe. Rynoob is going to try and go for this ball. He brings it over to his teammates, but takes a lot of damage here with Sniper in hand. This is not the damage you want to take, and they're trying to clean him up. He stayed alive for a long time. Finally goes down, and the Sniper will go down with him.
To get Shopify Rebellion just struggling to get the slays that they need in this third round. They've done a great job to minimize harm, right? With how much the slays have gone in favor of Carpe Noctem, you'd expect a bigger lead, but Shopify Rebellion obviously playing a reactive game thus far where they are not dictating paces.
Carpe Noctem looking to close this out here. This is match point for them. This next round will decide it all, of course. Here comes the push. King J once again. Gonna be the last one alive. Has to make sure to play slowly here, but they've got a lead, and Rebellion doesn't even have a point of time, but they're finally gonna rotate the ball over to B, but they do leave the snipe in the King J's hands.
Right now, Rebellion, they just need to maximize time, right? You've lost your perimeter player, and you've lost the sniper rifle. Just try to get maximum time on that ball. And Ryan with that 6, that was almost like a Spidey sense of how he threw that ball off right when King J got in that position. But you're seeing Carpe Noctem, the advantage that power up and the power weapons bring. They're just going to be able to instantly swarm towards that ball.
It was good,
that
Kenny.
Was a really good play by King J, though, right? He's playing aggressive, high risk, high reward. If he gets the snipe and he doesn't get the play ball off, that's control for Carpe Noctem. But regardless, Rynoob was there, like you said.
Ooh.
1v1 from Diagram.
Piggy
3
falls
go
off the
down
map.
for Carpe Noctem. King J, last player alive. He's going to be on that
I
C
know,
tower
Kenny.
side.
King
So this
J
will be some
supremacy
time
is
on
in
the
full
board for Rebellion.
full effect today.
Look at where these players are positioned.
These guys have been shitting.
Far Rebellion's playing over on the B side. Cycle is almost equidistant with them on the overshield side.
Yeah, shout out Jay,
bro. Very
bro.
loose and expanded domain that they have
We're big King
on the
J
map.
fans here.
But it could come in handy as they're going to have a great position to basically trap Carpe Noctem into pushes.
Trying to close out on Rynoob here.
This is going to be the man that's at the forefront of that as the spawns come out onto B. Rynoob looking for anything. Unfortunately, he's going to whiff a shot there. He's going to whiff a second as well. They make him pay for it. Now he's down to no shields, not really causing any sort of an impact, and he gets taken out.
Carpe Noctem trying to finish the fight here, and now this ball is going to be important. You don't want to get to a Slayer right now, especially the performances you've had in those last couple of games. You want to finish this fight now.
Mental's pushing in to finish it.
Oh.
Or to stop it from finishing. A 4-second
This full
lead.
mental's
3 down
fucking
for Carpe
disgusting.
Noctem. I would assume
Doesn't matter what game it is.
ball backwards, but OS is coming up, so they've got to prioritize that. And Cycle's got the weapon to do so in his hands. They don't peek him. They don't give him any sort of chance to get kills here. But Rebellion have full control of this OS.
Look how patient. Oh no, that nade! Oh no, it's disaster! It's disaster!
Oh, and they all died.
Down. Shopify Rebellion.
Holy shit!
See the respawn screen. It's going to be a ball for
was
Carpe Noctem, and they're going to be able to get the overshield the sniper on top of that.
That is unfortunate. You have the game in your hands, or not necessarily the game, but potentially the most.
You gotta at least give me one body shot there, bro.
And unfortunately, Cycle's not able
You gotta
to
hit
close
something
that
with
one
that
out.
sniper.
Misses a couple shots.
I don't know who that was.
And because of that, Carpe Noctem puts some more time onto this board here. 55 seconds and counting. And King J, guess what? He's got the OS.
Oh, this is just you can see this game slipping out of Rebellion's hands. There's nothing they can do.
King J is shitting on them.
The flank is in. The last player's running away, scurrying through the rat tunnel, trying to survive.
King J, the all-around player here, 28 kills, 13 assists in 22 seconds of ball time. He's made some massive plays today in multiple series. 74 seconds now. They finally play the ball. They don't play it too early this time, Tools, and because of that, they potentially have spawns on the outside of a West for this ball.
Rebellion's still there fast, but Carpe Noctem are going to be able to spring into action just a little bit quicker than we've seen in the past. Oh, this might be the worst timing of all time.
Damn.
Or it could work out.
Whoa, what the
No, they were all
fuck?
King J, I don't know. Man, I thought he was going to get backsmacked for a hot second right there, Active.
X.
It was close, but he ends up
Nothing
closing
less
out.
than greatness.
Picks up the
Hey,
kill.
but I'm glad to hear you've been doing all right, Kenny.
Rhino
up,
in
bro?
trouble there.
Like I said,
they
it's
know
good to
he's
see you in
there,
the chat,
but
man.
he ends up staying alive. Oh, there he goes. He goes down. A lot of great
there he
communication
goes.
coming out of this Carpe Noctem squad. Multiple times they clean up kills. You don't think they're gonna clean up and cherish. The repulsor usage is great. That allows King J to grab this overshield. He's being really greedy though, but it ends up paying off. He gets the OS off, and he also
Oh
gets the
my
sniper.
God.
Hits the head of Cycle as well. Add that to the books.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta be a little bit greedy. It will work out. Trust. King J somehow survives the shots and puts down a couple.
And he's out.
Important sniper shots of his own. And Carpe
Jay is
Noctem
shitting.
set up correctly. Shopify Rebellion. You got one more push.
Hey, what up,
You
Ease?
have to play fast. But I love how King J, look how forward he's getting.
Ryan
He
Noob-
knows that they
Ryan
have to
Noob and Co got one
through,
push.
and they're gonna be aggressive. And
Oh.
because of this, he's gonna have a
Oh.
great opportunity for opening picks.
Another big kill by King J. He cleans up one that's pushing towards the ball, but the play ball does come through. Cherish is going to play janitor, cleans up a couple. Last player alive is Rain. Guess what? He goes down as well. 3 down for Rebellion, but no one's on that ball just yet. They've got to rotate towards that ball. Ryan Noob's there waiting.
Well, the game clock's now playing an issue for Rebellion as well.
Damn, he
Carpe
just got
Noctem,
nuked.
You wait for your opportunity. You don't play
That's gonna
too
be game.
fast, and right now that'll do it. Rebellion
Wow.
fall, and Carpe Noctem will win
Wow.
3-1. And honestly, that's a terrible news for Shopify Rebellion. I don't know if that's going to have any implications into the seeding for SLC. I think they qualify, but I'm not sure. I think they were one of the teams that were like looking
Holy
for
shit.
a top 2 finish right here.
That is unfortunate if that is the case. Rebellion, so many moments and moments of brightness and greatness on that squad, but just very inconsistent as the games went on. Even as the rounds went on in Oddball, we saw some great plays, a lot of chemistry, but then we just it all went flat. And Carpe Noctem gonna come out on top.
Native White versus King J.
Shout out to them.
This
They
was
will
this
make
Carpe
it to the
Noctem. This is the same team
elimination
that
finals
was
where they face
SQ,
off against
right?
Native White, where I would argue a little bit of a tough mental for them as they, honestly, G1 kind of had their number in
Yes.
that last
Okay.
series.
Cool. That's what I
Well,
thought.
I felt like we watched 2 series at once right there. It was an absolute blast. Active.
Yo, Ease, how you doing, bro?
That's gonna be our last cast
How we doing today?
for the day. Coming up next is gonna be Clutch and Tony. And Active, I had a blast casting with you.
It was so much fun.
I did. We had great matches throughout the day. I thought we
Why
did-
Tim say it
or
like
not
that,
to-
bro?
not
He
to
said
pat ourselves
it
too
was so
hard on
much
the shoulder,
fun.
but I thought we did a great job. Just before we go, I want first. I'm going to give you an opportunity to say anything you want to say before we're getting off for the rest of the day.
Well, I don't want to take what you're going to say, but maybe you will, comment on this. But a thank you to the community, right? We're community funded. I've talked about this many times, but you guys don't
Thank
understand.
you, Tim.
I don't know if you guys know, I went to HCS Orlando.
Shout
was
out
able
Tim
to go to a
Active, bro.
LAN. HCS hired me, blah, 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 blah. That hasn't been the factor as of late, and that's okay. But LVT has now given me the opportunity to go back to LAN to cast my absolute favorite game in a live environment, and it's because of the support from you. So thank you to you guys for all the subs, all the Twitch Prime subs, the gifted subs, all of it is incredible. And of course, a thank you to LVT. A lot of hard work these guys put in, and giving me the opportunity is,
shout out LVT, man.
something I'll never forget.
Yeah, guys, we will be at Salt Lake City. Active's going to be joining us.
Me
It'll
too,
be great.
bitch.
It'll feel like the old times. I know that like sometimes the stream can be a little bit frustrating when you're watching because like an ad pops up here and there. The reality is like the ads are how we are able to sustain what we're able to do here. And if you can sub, that helps as well. We appreciate you guys watching. We try our best to make sure those ads come in between the games or after games, but sometimes they slip through, and it's just the reality of what we have to do in order to stay sustainable and be able to keep doing this. That being said, if you want to help us keep being able to provide this coverage and keep casting and keep doing all these great things, simple ways that you can help is just by subbing to the channel, man. It's like if you have a regular sub that you can use, if you have a Prime sub, a gifted sub, they all go a really long way to helping ensure that we can keep doing what we're able to do now. And hopefully as time goes on and as we grow, we can find more sponsors. We can keep doing these great events. We have so much that we want to do and that we're, you know, putting into action, and we've been able to put stuff into action, like going to these lands and doing this coverage because of the support that you guys have been giving us. And hopefully we'll have some great new things that we can showcase in some future streams that we're working on and that we're putting our resources to, and that'll just make the show that much better. So I want to give a shout out to the couple. I see some people are subbing over here. So upper, you gotta help me right here. Upper 90 82988. Thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, there we go. Matter JV. Thank you for your Prime sub as well. You guys, the Prime subs are absolutely free. You know, just check to see if you have one. It it helps you. You don't have to watch the ads when you have it. It's absolutely godsend to what we're doing here
Hype
today.
train.
Yeah, dude, a little hype train. I appreciate
love that
you
hype
guys.
train.
And I saw someone was giving subs throughout. I want to like maybe see if I can get back, because I saw someone gifted some subs earlier. But
It's all appreciated, man. All
like,
of you guys.
we want to give the shout
awesome.
outs when we can. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
we appreciate everyone that's been supporting the way that you guys have, because honestly, it makes a huge difference, and it allows us to keep doing what we're doing here. So, you know, people like Matter JV that are gifting subs to the channel, like, guys, I can't understate how much like this stuff helps us. And you know, for everyone that's showing up, if you can't sub, it's like it's okay. Like, just keep showing up. Yep. Like, you adding to the viewer count helps what we're doing.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 9 years
full
time,
next.
and everyone plays a part. It's not just one whale.
Tim's been
like
full time for
Topher.
9
Topher's-
years.
You're a whale, Topher.
It's actually crazy.
It's not like one whale that just supports a ton. It's a lot of people. Everyone has their part to play. So thank you guys again.
All right, y'all. We hit the Pine Park real quick.
Old man Mikowski gave us something to Ogre too, giving it to the goat over there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ryan's Logie with the with his tier 1 as well. So you know, guys, as you're helping, shout out. I will say, I just looked over on my left screen. I saw that Mikwin just posted on Twitter that they threw on purpose. Apparently, it was a forfeit for them throughout their games active. So, you know, they didn't get 250 0'd. It was a forfeit. You know what I'm saying? I get it though. He did just get recently diagnosed with cubital tunnel diagnosis, which is like, I don't know, it has to do with your arm. It's a injury that you can get from playing games for an extended period of time. So, you know, rest
Really?
up.
Dude,
Damn.
that's,
Get better.
that's
Yeah,
awful.
it's like similar to
That
like carpal
sucks.
tunnel, I believe. So, you know, just get better. You know what I say?
Get
Prioritize
better, man.
health for the gaming. You know, I think
Absolutely.
a lot of the pros, like, absolutely, we've seen players like Zuma have their career ended earlier than they would expect because of issues like
What I was
carpal
gonna
tunnel.
say.
Like, stretch out your hands, do those exercises. They'll help you. Upper 90 gave another sub. So, yo, shout out to Upper
Let's go.
90.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, the stretching your hands is very important. I think you know, one of the things I used to try to
I don't know
be like
ease.
the cool kids back in the
I don't
day. And,
know what that is.
Yeah, my hands are paying. Right
They're
now
talking
for
about
that, so
Mikwin and
do
his
your
hand
stretches.
issues.
Dude, play mouse and keyboard is what you're saying. Don't do
Or
this,
that.
Don't do this controller
Right.
stuff.
I don't know.
Oh man, they need to build.
I don't know
a
if that's
more
like the medical
ergonomic
term or
controller.
whatever.
But guys, we're gonna get our new casters swapped in. So Clutch and Tony on their way.
Let's go.
Grand finals is coming up next. Let's bring in the Wonder Boys. Dude, they sounded so good on land. I was glad that Clutch and Tony got a chance to cast back there, and they're gonna do a fantastic job today on LVT. When we're back, more Halo action will be on your screen.
Damn, I really got on for the last series of the day, huh? That's crazy. Yeah, I was seeing that shit, Kenny. Saw that shit earlier. Fucking sucks. Yeah, here we go. This is what we were talking about. Is officially an old and injured gamer got diagnosed with cubital tunnel. I've never heard of, but like they said, apparently in the vein of carpal tunnel and shit. Yeah, it sucks. Definitely sucks. he's holding a cigarette. Holy shit. Then he said, due to this, we decided to not continue in the current qualifier, need to rest up and be ready for the LAN. So. Word. Oh, do you really use? I only got a best of 7 for this shit too. Not to the point where you need PT and rehab. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Sure that shit sucks, bro. Just limit your time on. Copy. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, honestly, I need to start doing stretches and stuff. To be honest. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm probably gonna have problems as well. Because I'm still clawing, so... Damn, that shit sounds assies. Yeah, I imagine, like, I'll have problems at some point. So eventually I'll make that transition to, like, you know, the controller with paddles, or mouse and key, or whatever. I'm just still holding on. Bro, just the amount of, like, control I feel like I have with claw is, like... like I'm in complete control of like my character. And I know it's gonna fuck my shit up eventually. For how long is this break? Respectfully. Where's the Halo at?
Was there something in my walk, how I talk, giving off the wrong energy? Was there something in my stride, too much pride, telling you to back down? Slowly
Yeah, they switching casters.
you became my enemy. But you can't seem to get enough of me. So if this is the last time, I guess I better make it worthwhile. Yeah, if this is the last time, I guess I better give it my all. If this is it.
Also, I haven't watched like any competitive Solitude, I don't think. I've played it a bunch, but I don't think I've watched it really at all. Those goodies.
So if this is the last time, I guess I better make it worthwhile. Yeah, if this
Yeah, the general consensus that I think I've been seeing is that people don't fuck with Solitude. Fine for Slayer to replace Pit. Stronghold is alright. Word. Yeah, just in general, I've been seeing that people haven't really been liking it that much. Solitude Slayer Game 5 too. Damn, that was loud. Hey, what up, Jack of Hearts? Long time no see, I feel like, bro. Good to see you in the chat. Can agree with pretty much anything as long as they get rid of Starbird. Didn't they already get rid of it, or am I faded? I thought I was seeing that it wasn't in the playlist anymore. Because it's not in the competitive rotation. Leaving on Tuesday? Okay. That's good. I'm glad they're getting rid of it. I mean, it's cool that they tried to add it, and like, I understand the thinking. Obviously, it's sort of like a midship remix. But, yeah, it just wasn't that great. It was alright. I would have played it if I had to, but... Catalyst is going in! I mean, fuck, man. I don't know how I feel about that. With dual snipes? Somebody link me the blog post, bro. How am I this behind? Excuse me. Shit. Do we think dual snipes is gonna be good? Also, where are they gonna spawn? Just like where sword used to be? You just one on each side? They won't make the playlist 1-to-1 with HCS? Yeah, I kind of figured they will. I mean, they're already not. Yeah, because don't get it fucked up. If it was gonna be 1-to-1, if it was gonna be 1-to-1 with HCS, they would call it the HCS playlist. But word to Halo 5, it's not called that. It's not that. Arena and HCS were not the same things in Halo 5. That being said, it doesn't have to be 1-to-1 with HCS, but hopefully it's mostly. But the thing is like, I'm kind of willing for, like, online, I'm kind of willing to, like, play, like, a random map or two, just to, like, keep things interesting. Obviously, it'd be preferable if it was, like, a good map, but... yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jetica? How's it going, bro? New place? Nah, I'm in my parents' bonus room right now. Have I played any of the Halo Classic maps? Are you talking about for the squad battle playlist? Like Zanzibar and Valhalla and all that shit? Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of that. What I haven't played that I wish I could play more of is the other classic Halo maps that I think were forged for, I think they were community forged for like a tournament. They had like for the Halo Classic League. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Those are the maps I was talking about. I have not played any of those or played in any of that shit. But I agree, they look fucking incredible. What's up, Beyond the Stars? How's it going, bro? How we doing today, man? Yeah, I remember whenever the first like classic Halo League shit got announced, Nick sent me a link to the fucking trailer, and that shit was so fire, dude. Looks good, Dom. Heard y'all playing in a league? Me, you, Justin, and Cole. Who the fuck told you that? I ain't playing in no fucking league with those shitters. Also, Cole ain't playing this game. Was Justin talking? Justin was probably talking out of this. We're maybe gonna play another season of the Rec League at some point, but we don't have any like concrete plans to do anything. And Cole definitely ain't playing. That's what I'm saying, Jack of Hearts. I mean, shit, we always down to play though, Dom. Yo, what's good, Wayne Doodle? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the party. Hopefully, we get this finals underway pretty quick here. Oh, we just got some good news, Chatty. Secret shit, I can't say shit about it. We just got some good news. Hey, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Wang Doodle. We're actually up right now. We are actually up right now. And hopefully about to watch these finals right here for the Salt Lake qualifier. Sir, we vibing today. Hey, let's fucking go. It actually was Jack of Hearts. I wasn't streaming yet, but I was watching over here when I was doing some chores earlier. Bro, I've been traveling for like the past like fucking 6 weeks straight or some shit. So today was like the first day I really had an opportunity to like do my laundry, get my shit together, like. And bro, let me tell you, I needed a fucking day like that. I need to get a fucking video out, though, is what I need to do. It's been like 3 or 4 days. It's been like 4 days, I think, actually. I like this little hype bumper that they do. This is a good little video. Yeah, no, the games have been good today.
Ladies and
really
gentlemen, welcome back to your Salt Lake City SSG
Oh, really, Jack of Hearts?
Invitational
That fucking sucks, bro.
We're here in the grand finals, and when that montage starts, you already know it's time.
Where are y'all located?
AK wanna be casted. I got my
He's
man
on fiber
Wes
with single-digit
Price.
ping?
Clutch for me,
Oh, well then
Clutch.
I guess it
How
doesn't
are
fucking
you
matter.
feeling about
Bro, that
today's
is...
tournament?
I'm feeling great. I think
That is a modern tragedy, bro.
Really run the bracket and coming through the Elim bracket.
I
That's
don't
an
understand how that's
opportunity
fucking
for them to
2023.
qualify for SLC. Now they have a shot at their first real grand finals against a very hot G1 team. So we got some great Halo being played by both of these teams. A little disappointed we didn't get to see Native White in the elimination bracket finals, but I mean, that's how it's going to be, and due to health problems, I can definitely relate to Austin.
How's it
with
get
that
fixed?
one,
That's
so
what I'm saying, bro.
hopefully he's
I don't
able to heal
understand,
up and get ready
bro.
for it, but we got
I don't
a banger of a
understand
series in front of us.
how it gets broken in the
Yeah,
first
all you old
place.
people in
I
the
don't
chat,
understand
you
how it
guys
gets
are probably
fixed.
feeling it, you know, your bones
I don't
are
understand
cricking.
anything.
Every time you get up, you
The
make
thing is like,
noise on you. Get ready.
it's like,
Hey,
bro,
it
I
happened,
feel
but
like I'm
honestly, I hope
perfectly
Liquid has a speedy
within my
recovery,
rights
get some well-deserved rest before
as
that
like a
Salt Lake
consumer
City,
to
'cause,
bitch about
I'm
it because
pretty
it's a
sure
problem
by
and it
points
doesn't work.
alone,
But also,
they are
I'm
going
not a
to
fucking game
qualify.
dev.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we'll probably
So I
go
feel a little bit
at
guilty about
the
bitching,
tournament.
'cause it's
But
like,
most
bro, I don't know what the
likely
fuck I'm
we
talking
will
about.
see Native White at Salt Lake City. We wanna
I don't
see
know
it
about
as
I don't know
close
about
to
guilty. Guilty might be a
100%
little
as
strong,
possible.
but I
Meanwhile, we're gonna
low-key-
hyper-focus in on our grand
low-key
finals.
feel some type of way about, like,
It's G1 going
complaining
up
about
against
technical shit like that.
Carpe
'Cause, like,
Noctem. Both of these
I don't
teams
fucking know how
have
complex it
stepped
is.
up here this weekend, and both of these teams find themselves here in the grand finals.
Let's kick it off on
Oh,
the
did
new
they,
map.
like,
It's
make
gonna
a
be
change or
Solid
something?
2.
Was there, like, a
King of the
hotfix,
Hill.
or
I actually really enjoy this
they changed
mode,
something a few nights ago?
specifically when you see a team be able to lock down some of these new hills that weren't featured as a mode in Halo 5. So I'm excited to see how both of these two teams kind of can create some of the meta that we're looking for
Hey,
to
what's
see
good,
in
Classy?
Salt Lake City by the best
good,
in the
baby?
world. A taste of that
How
here
we doing
will
today,
get
man?
you an advantage in the grand finals, and that's everything to gain momentum. So as we kick this one off, the hill's going to start top, middle, tunnel,
All right,
and I'm looking
let's
to
see
who
if King J can go all the way, bro.
control the S7, and more importantly, who can
Chad, we
position
believe in King
themselves
J's
to
supremacy.
Maybe getting a chunk of time early on.
It's Middle Hill is
He's
so
already taken down the
tough
greatest
to
player in Halo
actually
history,
grab, and
Ryan
I'm glad
Noob.
that it starts off at the beginning, so both of these teams are really
Long ass
gonna
shift
be
at
able
work,
to
but chilling
feel
thus
each other
far.
out, and
I'm
it
glad to hear
looks
it,
like
Classy.
Carpe Noctem are throwing haymakers
Bro,
right off the
why
down
does
the
Tony
road.
say everything so weird?
Sniper finds the hands of Diagram.
He said
but
McQuinn,
doesn't stay there.
Carpe
Yeah, it's a bit
Noctum.
of an overheat from Diagram. You're in a perfect situation there.
Actually,
You
what
get
the hell
three
he just
down,
say?
you get power, weapon control, you get map control, and then all of a sudden you're the one that gives the first pick, especially when you have the snipe. Not how the doctor would have drawn that one up, but
Not how the doctor would have
now
drawn
an
that
opportunity
one
for
up.
Precision. We know how dangerous he can be with the S7. Let's see what he can do.
I don't think that's.
And it
a
looks
saying.
like we get a little bit of a reminder to close our lobbies.
Oh.
It looks like we got him out. We got him out fast enough. Not sure if we're gonna go with the reset there.
Run in
But
progress?
either way, Carpe Noctem had a little
Carpe
bit of control.
Noctem?
Gamers first
What is
gonna
that?
Right back in. And with this hill being kind of exposed over towards only the A side of the map as opposed to, say, a hotel or the snipe side, is it advantageous to control the LR and maybe the lobby spots? And
Sees the
spawn
clip.
the
Oh,
enemy
I
team
know.
on the
I know he
opposite
does that
side?
shit on
You have
purpose.
that big block for cover for anybody who's trying to get involved over towards the strong side of the map.
It's all good. I'ma feed into it.
What side would you say you're trying to control when going into Solitude?
I'm gonna feed into it. I'm gonna give him his soundbite.
As this map gets
I'm gonna give him his clip.
meta gets defined.
It's all good.
Personally, I love how Precision's playing this. I love how Gamers First are kind of set up on the snipe side of the map. And you really want to just deny that top yard wedge area and contain them in flowers. Look at how Carpe Noctem is going to have to force all these players out of loop. It's very difficult to try and win these gunfights as Precision's putting them down. They're able to score that point fairly quickly. And G1 giving you a masterclass of that.
Yeah,
first
apparently,
kill early
Classy, that seems to be the general
83 start coming out of
consensus is that
Suspector. We switch gears
Plaza
over
Koth
towards
is not
Hustle
very
to drop
good.
that portal, and he wants to get aggressive with it, maybe.
They said
a
you
bit
weren't a
too
very good
aggressive.
game type.
Diagram puts him down
And I
immediately,
agreed
and
with
King
them.
J follows up with it. 3 down, go Gamers First as Carpe Noctem look to tie up this game.
Yeah, Carpe Noctem do such a good job to get the kills they need. Maybe not to deny that first point from going through, but as soon as that first point goes through, it looks like they were going to have the favorable position for that rotation on this second hill. However, players from Hotel and from Blue have been able to make their way through right now, and these gunfights are so important.
King
As
J,
you're seeing
somebody kill this guy!
One finding a second even is a big kill from him to potentially gain a little bit of map control that can go a long way in the second hill.
Piggy's doing everything he can to try to make it over toward the driveway side. He wants
Yeah,
to
the
help
dip
his
hill is
teammates
mad-
out here,
mad
but Huss is
questionable,
sitting
bro.
on the
That's
high
mad
ground, and
suspect.
he finds himself in between
I don't know why we
two
put in the hill
different
there.
players. Eventually, Suspector that takes him down, then drops the sticky for the double. Carpe Noctem end up getting squad wiped, and this is going to be some good time for Gamers First.
And it's the newcomer on Gamers First getting the job done. Suspector 11, 1, and 5 to kick this one off.
Spectre
Big kills
shitting.
when they need to start off on the right foot. Gamers First want to win this whole tournament. They're showcasing that they have the individual skill to pair with some of the teamwork that they've
Yeah, the
been
lift
able to
in this fucking
manifest
map
throughout
sucks,
their
dude.
practice. And that's playing perfectly into their hand right now. 1 up already and looking very promising for a second point as well.
Cyber hands a diagram, trying to find an angle onto Suspector. He's sitting onto the edge of that zone and making it so hard for anyone to get an angle on him. And now we're seeing the rest of Carpe Noctem start to get aggressive.
Facts, Jaggerhearts.
Diagram trying to find out where he's gonna be pushing.
Facts.
Here's the call out.
Whoa! Whoa! Do it, do it, do it. Oh my god, do it. Can you fucking imagine?
And even almost getting the overkill onto Huss, but clearly the damage has been done. Diagram putting his ninth on the board. Carpe Noctem getting control of the A side of the map.
And I like how patiently Diagram played that situation. Just denying that hill time from bottom middle is so important when you don't have control of that side of the map. Diagram plays it perfectly. They end up getting the kills, and now they've been able to flip the map on Gamers First.
Piggy's done a great job of picking his spot, and he finally is able to trade out his life. At least he takes
I love that
one
glitch.
down with him, but Carpe Noctem getting dangerously close to stealing
Jumps
their
back and then
first
just
kill.
glitches out.
This pivotal battle is going to be won by Cherished onto Huss. Off screen, we do see Swish as he's trying
He said
to
the
push
rest
up,
of the
take
map
down
was
one,
herpes.
but is it too little too late?
Now that's
Major
unfortunate.
Precision says it's not. Swish ends up going down. Precision has to do as much damage as possible, buy some time for Suspector to come in, and that's exactly what he does. Damage onto him. Suspector cleans it up. 3 down go Carpe Noctem, and it looks like Gamers First are going to steal this hill as well.
Yeah, getting averaged in that hill might cost Carpe Noctem an opportunity at a tight game here. Those 2 grenades cannot take down that hill player if you're on the side of Carpe Noctem, but Precision just knows exactly where that hill player is located. He's able to get that kill, deny that hill time, but more importantly, get a couple more kills and spin this into a point. Now Gamers First have gotten that control, taken that point, stolen it from Carpe Noctem, and gained a 2-0 lead.
We saw one last ditch effort by Carpe Noctem, and they were almost able to win those fights and maybe take that hill back, but eventually that defense.
What? That didn't kill him?
For Gamers First, they're able to deal with them, stealing that hill and going 2 down.
This
Huss
game's
gonna
fucking
answer
drunk.
back with a double kill, so now a little bit of a pivotal fight here. Carpe Noctem have that nest side control right as the sniper is coming up. That hill may be over towards the bottom dip side, but it looks like Carpe Noctem want to start their
Somebody
push
else
from
join?
here.
Yeah, look at the Slays differential as you take a look at the top scoreboard right now. Gamers
didn't
first
see.
outslaying Carpe Noctem since the opening.
It happened like
break
5 minutes
pretty
ago, but
heavily right now, and a snipe
I didn't
comes up,
see if
it
it
could
just
get even
happened.
uglier as it gets into the hands of Suspector.
Ooh.
16 and 9 make it 17, and they're set up for success here with just a minute on the clock left.
And that's why you bring Suspector back on this roster. He provides that firepower. He slays in addition to precision and just
Damn.
draws the attention away from Hudson Swish. And sometimes they'll have their games as well. It works so well for this Gamers First roster, but it starts with the man on screen here, the main slayer, Suspector.
Yeah, he's on fire right now. It's 19 and 9. That's a plus 10 to kick this grand finals off. Suspector has been in a couple of grand finals, at least one to think of at a world championship, so it's nothing new to him. It's no surprise that he's on fire.
Finally, we finally see some hill progression. This time it's going to be in favor of Carpe Noctem. Cherished able to sneak in, take advantage of the weak players. Cleanup crew is in. Gamers First spawning over toward the A side. Can Suspector do damage over towards top gold? That's a really important position here at Cherished. Sniper
yeah,
onto the
Classy, this
poster
is,
side. This is going to be
Salt
an
Lake
off
qualifiers.
angle. I don't think G1 are ready for it.
Yeah, this is going to be where the game is made or break
I'm
for
low-key. I'm
Carpe
about to be
Noctem. Do
hungry,
they
bro.
end up playing
I gotta secure some
near
food, yo.
perfect Halo in order to get this point at least moved up towards that top snipe? That would be massive for them if they can score this point without much time coming off the clock. Because Tony, 35 seconds leaves you with so little room for error, and Gamers First have every intention of playing time.
But luckily, as long as Carpe Noctem are in that hill,
what is
none of
that
time
bandit?
is gonna drain down, and
Is that in the battle pass? What is that?
Towards the best side. It looks like Gamers First are the first ones to control it. That means time is going to be
The hell?
winding down. But as I say that, Gamers First end up going 3 down. Carpe Noctem once again taking control.
Bro, I don't have a
here.
Popeyes
Cherished,
over here
making
next
sure
to my
this
parents'
back trans
house.
side is blocked off. Nobody can get an easy line of sights onto them. And Suspector also
I'll get one when I'm
just
back in
waiting
Houston.
for the right moment. It looks like he hears the shots. He's gonna jump right back in, taking down Piggy. Couple shots onto the second. The rest of Gamers First have started to move into position, but this setup might have been broken.
Yeah, I love that play by Suspector. He's just going to buy as much time, force Huss to come at him, right? Or Cherish to come at him right there. And because Carpe Noctem have to overextend to take down Suspector, that's just crucial seconds off the clock. Now there's 5 seconds on the clock, and somebody has to get in the hill.
And it looks like it's not gonna happen. 4 down, go Carpe Noctem, and Gamers First do
I would
enough
assume
to
so, Jack of Hearts, but I actually
hold
don't
on.
know.
Hey, sometimes time
Classy
isn't
says
on
yes.
your side. It ain't the most flashiest way to win. You know, it's not a 4-0 sweep that some people want to see.
Now
They're
somebody
king of the hill.
close the
I
lobby.
mean, you're
Fuck.
thinking about one step at the entire time. You're slaying out, you're eating away at that clock, and the moment Gamers First had that 2-0 lead, they really started to put Carpe Noctem against the shot clock, and eventually they run out of time. Game number 1 going to G1.
And honestly, a pretty dominant game in regarding to Slays. Didn't get a chance
That's what I'm
to see
saying,
the
Jack of
final
Hearts.
stats
You just
for
leave a plasma in the
anybody,
lift,
but G1, when that
and
hill
everyone
moved
just
to
keeps
the
spawning
final,
there.
though, they were heavily outslaying the enemy team. And when you get outslayed that bad, yes, the game was just a 1-point game, but it feels like it's so much more dominant on the side of Carpe Noctem. Like, you feel the presence that G1 had throughout
So
this
basically
entire
just
game.
the standard
How are you gonna
H5 setup,
combat
Classy?
that? How are you going to figure out a way to stop that level of domination from happening? That map control, that power weapon story needs to
There
be
shouldn't have
better
spawns
in your favor
function the
for
same
you
in
to
this
have
game.
a chance to extend this series.
Well, I mean, for
It
the
was
most part,
really easy for our
they
eyes to
should,
spawn
but
over
also
towards
there's
Suspector,
squad
who finished
spawns.
with 20 kills and only 1 assist. He obviously
And I feel like you
influenced
spawn in
21
front of
fights,
people
but
way more in
I
this
want
game.
to shed some light over towards precision. 15 kills, 10 assists to go along with
So
it.
maybe
Only
you'd get
died one more
fucked
time
by like
than
a weird
Suspector,
clip every now and
spent
then,
a
but
lot of time in the hill. I think precision was kind of that unsung hero, because the same way you have a player, you know, popping off, they always need that, you know, unselfish player, that player popper that just giving them the assist and making some of those kills easily. So I will say precision doing this thing, setting up Suspector
That's what I
at
mean,
every single
like,
corner.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I'm Precision's
Sometimes,
#1
like-
fan at this point. I think every time I see this kid,
Yeah, one person
play,
will just
he
like
pops
run,
off, and I think
then
that he's a hell of a find for this gamer's
don't know,
first
they just get, like,
roster.
a
I think
fucking
names like
atrocious spawn.
Suspector, even Swish and Huss have been around a little bit longer. If you pay attention to the Halo scene, you probably know these guys as like maybe some of the next up and coming like good players. I think Precision is the best out of this group, in my opinion. When he takes over a game, it is something special to watch. If you've been paying attention earlier today, he's taken
Holy
over
shit.
a few games. So I'm looking forward to seeing what his grand finals is going to look like. A couple assists, it seems, in game 1 are going to allow his stats to maybe stick out in that category. But this guy's a slaying monster. As game 2 kicks off, I'm looking at him to really have a great game.
Guy Blaze have been talking about Precision since early season 1. Now he's on everyone's radar, and now he's on our screen, starting off with 2
Classic got
kills,
the
the
game
former
plan.
Gears of War champion. Making sure that every corner is blocked on. He wants to make sure nobody gets some easy shots on him.
Did
He always gotta
Precision-
check those corners,
did
and
he
looks
just
like
say he
he's
was a
safe.
champion? Did he
Moves
win
right
events
over
in
to the
Gears?
arcade side, damage onto multiple players, but his teammates going down.
'Cause
It
I
looks like-
didn't know that.
Huss might have been able to sneak in with that Bulldog, but it doesn't last for long. Precision putting down damage, staying alive. Gonna have to buy some more time for his team. Eventually, Precision hits the black screen.
Yeah, and I asked the question, how is Carpe Noctem going to really try and dictate the pace better in game 2? Well, they're doing a phenomenal job so far at the start. Diagram at 6-0-1, kind of leading the way. Make it a 7th as he picks up that kill. Rocket's coming up as well, so if they can keep this map control as he goes down, they may be able to get
Yeah,
this
he was
set of
a
Rockets,
Gears
but
pro.
This is a very pivotal
Classy.
moment. This is
But
just
I
a
think
2-kill game with Rockets coming up.
Tony just said he was
Precision brings the
a
pain
champion.
with that double kill. Subway side is cleared out, and because of that, Suspector sneaks away with the rockets. A barely touched, but now the nades coming in quickly
I didn't know
onto
he
the
won
tire
events.
side. Suspector avoids most of that damage.
Oh, I'm not asking
Going
which
right
event. I was
back at
asking
him,
if he,
but Carpe
if
knocked
he
him. They
won.
want control of the B side. Couple of shots, knocks
Just period.
Suspector off of that line of
What's
sight.
up, Marty?
And
Let's
now
do a
you see
24-hour
multiple
stream?
members of Carpe
Hell
Noctem
no.
start to sneak into position.
What am I supposed
You're
to
gonna play
do?
it with these rockets,
Play Halo
rockets
Infinite for
from
24 hours?
Suspector right now. You got a 2-kill lead or 2-kill deficit, so nothing really to panic over. But
Must be crazy.
you do want to find a pick and maybe transition that into more. And unfortunately, I don't know
Let's
how
go, bro.
much Gamers First is going to be able to push here. And as they try to push, they do go taken down, but a beautiful set of grenades and melee damage combination allows Suspector to pick up a couple of kills and an assist as well. So he keeps
Sleeping
this game
stream I
tied
could do,
up
bro.
with the damage that he just did with that one life.
And Gamer for
Sleeping
continue
stream
to
I could do.
pressure Carpe Noctem. That's until Piggy slows him down a bit by taking down Huss. King J going right after Swish, and now Piggy to stay alive right over toward the mid side of the map. The rest of Carpe Noctem are coming off his spawn and getting into position. Couple of shots onto multiple different players. Eventually, one of them has to go down. Piggy takes down one. Cherish goes in after the other. Now Cherish with a couple of spike grenades. He's coming in hot. No, there's no way he stays alive here. There's no way. Hey, he does the damage though.
Tries his best. I don't really know if I like the idea of going for the melee on that second player. You had teammates on the way. I think if you back up there, you're able to go 2 for 0 actually with the trade and positioning that awkward timing in tires was. But nonetheless, it's a 3-kill lead for Carpe Noctem. I think you're right where you want to be in game 2.
Huss is trying to sneak up over toward the arcade side. He's dealt with quickly. Couple of team grenades coming out of Carpe Noctem. Rockets are coming up. Cherish steals it immediately.
Oh, what
Might
the
have
hell?
gone down, but his teammate comes in right in, picks it up. Full shields is Piggy. Rocks one.
And he's out. Oh,
Spectre
nice.
takes down another. The prediction rocket onto the second. Beautifully played by Piggy. You still got 2 more players to deal with. One onto the high side. Suspector down to 1 shot. Piggy backs down. High IQ play to play his life. And now he's rotated all the way towards the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, and we were just looking at a tie kill game not too long ago, but a selfless play to move those rockets towards the rest of the team now awards Carpe Noctem with those rockets. Those rockets put in work. They get a couple of kills, but as I say that, Gamers First, when those rockets are gone, that map control is lost. They go 4 down without getting a single kill in their favor, and now it's just back to a 2-kill game.
You gotta limit those mistakes, especially with this much on the line. It's the grand finals, and mind you, even though both of these teams have qualified for the Global Invitational, this determines which seed you're gonna end up going. This determines what pool you're gonna end up going in based on seed. So this matchup is still so important. Obviously, Precision is aware of it. Rips it double. Bulldog for the triple. Beautifully played by Precision. And
Yeah,
now he's gonna
Jackerhearts, that sounds
continue to be a
fucking
thorn in the
horrible,
side of
son.
Carpe knocked him. Even the spike grenade doing damage onto Piggy before going down, but you're still down by 2. Our gamers first.
That sounds fucking horrible, son.
Carpe knocked him. Need to hold on to it.
Yeah, they did a good job there to at least get a few kills around Precision as he's getting that triple kill. Precision does a good job to trade the damage that his teammates were able to do. But so far, so good for Carpe Noctem, right? You're able to transition this damage and keep this lead in your favor. This entire game, they've been able to really play from this 2-kill lead, 4-kill lead.
Yeah, was it
gets
fucking
up
Royal
to 5,
2?
but not maybe too far off. But that's a lot of confidence that they get to play with as they have that lead. They kind of feel like they get to dictate the pace a lot more than they did in game 2. Unfortunately,
wow, he still got the kill. That's crazy.
Here, King J, as we saw from the observer mode right there, the outline that player was going to be behind him. King J was set up for success with that flank. Unfortunately, like I said, a trade keeps us at a 1-kill game for now. Carpe Noctem, this is as close as the game's been in quite a while. Can you keep figuring out a way to find the kills?
Stalker in the hands of Hus is holding down the top side of C. Bulldog comes out. He's able to deal with Cherish with the quickness, and now a momentary 4v2 as gamers first starting to gain momentum right as it matters most. You're 9 kills away for taking this game because gamers first have taken the lead.
Gamers first take the lead just when you don't need it on the side of Carpe Noctem right now, and the pressure is on. Hus pushing with the red gun right now, trying to get to PD to help his teammate. There's multiple members back here. The Bulldog's probably the better gun, and he's going to choose it. As along with the spike grenades, finds himself a double. Can't stay alive, but the damage is done, and gamers first. 5 kills away from going up 2-0.
Might have been a huge kill by King J, and he has the Stalker rifle as well. Down to 1 shot, but still was able to play his life, and in fact, his teammates are able to play through that damage. Back-to-back kills for
45-46.
1 more goes in favor of gamers first to give them the lead. You have 2 players stuck over towards the back A side. King J wants to get aggressive, but smartly gonna back down towards his spawning teammates.
Jaggerhearts, I think it might have been one of the Latium players.
Precision's 1 shot, nades the exit route.
48-48.
Doesn't get out alive. Can Carpe Noctem do it? There's 3 members of gamers first that's right in front of them.
Carpe Noctem want to be aggressive here too. They know these players are stuck back out,
shit.
but I mean they're kind of going from different angles, and because of it, they're not going to have the teamwork, Tony. They're not going to have the manpower.
Damn.
The gamers first group up. They get a few kills together, and with that, they're going to take the series lead 2-0 in a nail biter game 2.
Beautifully played. My gosh, that was a fight on the street. I always say it. Whenever you're looking for a fight, you gotta take it to the streets, and that's exactly what we saw down to the last second.
And that's such a deflating loss on the side of Carpe Noctem. As I was saying throughout the game, you got to play from the lead from a majority of that game. And at the end there, they honestly had the favorable position to try and end that one when it was 48-48. But
all right, I'll be right back, yo.
I'm
running to the bathroom real quick.
One guy was jumping up, like on shoddy spawn from where that ball spawns. And then you have another player like top purple stairs, not really anybody together. And look at this. You just isolate one of those players. And when those players get isolated, like, there's not a whole lot you can do when it's a 2v1, especially with how quickly you can kill a player in Halo Infinite. So I really like how G1 just grouped up in that situation and expected all those different angles to be like attacked from. But I really would have liked to see a more of a grouped up situation approach from Carpe Noctem to try and tie this series up. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And now that you go down 2-0, it is a best of 7, so you do get an opportunity to maybe catch your breath and still don't feel like your backs are completely against the wall. Argyle CTF is going to be where you have to make your money's worth and turn this into a series.
And now, how many times have we talked about the new duo, Suspect and Precision, and how well they can slay together? I mean, 17 kills out of Precision, 15 kills out of Suspector, and 10 Precision, a large reason why they were able to get over the hump, contributing to 32 kills out of the team's 50. Hopefully they can keep that same exact energy. Good thing for Carpe Noctem, it's a best of 7. There's plenty of time for you to make something happen here.
You feel the pressure though. You start to feel like winning game in grand finals typically means you're not winning the grand finals, right? I think it's those close games that usually dictate who's going to win and who's going to lose the series. And losing that one, it's going to hurt. But can you rebound is the big question. How strong is your mental on the side of Carpe Noctem? And right now, the flag being ran is not a good thing to help with that situation, because this is going to be a very quick 1-0 lead for Gamers First.
It talked about Carpe Noctem having to bounce back, but it doesn't look like it's happening. That flag is all the way in, and it's a 1-0 start here for Gamers First. Mind you, it's usually, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 minutes that goes by before we see a single cap here on Argyle. We already see one within a minute and a half worth of gameplay.
Yeah, this game could end 1-0, right, Tony? So how do Gamers First choose to play this one? They have all the momentum on their side. You know they're rolling with confidence, because on the opposite side, we've been talking about Carpe Noctem's kind of perspective coming into this game 3. If you're Gamers First and you just stole that game 2, as well as a dominant performance in game 1, the vibes are high, right? Everybody's starting to feel the confidence and like the actuality of winning this grand finals and winning this last chance qualifier, which I would say they were a dark horse coming in. They were probably the 3rd seed coming into this, maybe not expected to win the whole thing. They're playing phenomenal, and they put themselves in the driver's seat.
Now we're seeing Carpe Noctem bounce back like you wanted to see. They momentarily put Gamers First forward down. Now you're seeing Piggy with that sniper. We've seen him go off with it time and time again, but uncharacteristic.
Right, come back to somebody, DDoS and Tony and shit?
And that sniper,
What's going on?
that one's gonna connect. I've never seen him miss 4 in a row.
Well, it's the first time for everything. You probably just don't want it to happen in the grand finals. Let's see if he can find some shots, but as Piggy's sniper remains cold, you have to wonder how much opportunity is Carpe Noctem really going to have here. A nice body shot finished with the headshot of the BR may give him a little bit of confidence moving forward.
And he wants to get aggressive with that sniper, and that portal really is going to help him do just that. He drops the exit route.
Good
This is
glitch.
the no scope onto Suspector, but ping pong's right out, and now he has King J being aggressive with him. King J trades out his life, uses that BR to do the initial damage onto Precision, comes right back in from that exit route in the portal. 3 down, go Gamers First. Piggy started the first one for Carpe Noctem.
Yeah, I like this flag run as long as he can get it a little bit further. Unfortunately, players spawning on the elbow are going to have a
Imagine he
perfect
could
angle
glitch
through
with the
that bottom
flag.
window to try and deny him from advancing it, and that flag's all for naught. It's not going any further. Respawners from Gamers First have been at least able to take control back of their base, and although Quantum's a nice equipment, you wanted to have an opportunity at a flag run right there because you got the slaves to get it started. You're down 1-0 in this game. You got to find some way to get this flag on the move in an efficient manner.
Well, I mean, they at least started the flag run. Sadly, weren't able to
Ah,
get
but
it
that
past
shit would
the
be way
50,
too
and with
cheese.
that, end up going 3 down. Gamers First
That
momentarily
shit would be way
getting
too
control,
cheese.
but Piggy drops the double kill to slow them down. Right back in control is Carpe Noctem, Sniper, and Quantum Translocator coming up. This could be really good for the boys in red.
Yeah, I like this play by Piggy up until the point where he stops in the back base. Like, he gives Gamers First maybe an opportunity to come off their spawn and apply some pressure, eats a couple predictive grenades on where his location's going to be, and because of it, they kind of get flushed out of Gamers First. There's so much promise in some of these situations. Nice shot by King J there from Carpe Noctem, just maybe not doing the very last step or the next step in the strategy to get the job done.
Well, maybe the sniper might be exactly what they need. 4 members of Carpe Noctem are up at the moment. You see 2 members of Gamers First addressing the pistol side. Long-range shots from Precision.
Whoa!
Huss immediately taking height onto
Almost stuck
the
his
vent.
boy.
Huss dropping all the way down to the mid-side of the map to chase that player down, but he's going to go down himself, and it looks like King J's going to get aggressive. He's just going to have to do it on his own, because 3 down go Carpe Noctem.
Yeah, he's just going to be wasting snipe ammo at this point. I actually like that play. He was going to be by himself
milk.
there, as he was the last player alive. He doesn't want to transition that snipe into the hands of Precision or Switch. That's for damn sure. So good job by him to waste the ammo,
I've just,
at least eliminate
me
that
and
from
I guess a
something
couple
that his
other
teammates
people
are
have
gonna
been
to deal
referring to
with when
the
they're coming back
QT
off
as
spawn. It looks
just
like they've done a
glitching,
good job to advance on
because
the
it looks
map
like the glitch
since.
ability from Black Ops 3.
Right now, Carpe Knocked him. Keeping up in the slaves,
But it's
department in
also-
this time, and the objective is
It's an
close to
ability. It's
game
been an
one,
ability in a
but
lot of games, so like people kind of call it like a
nobody
bunch of
home in
different
the
things.
CTF category.
Continuum
You wanna see them get a
transfunctioner,
flag on the
yeah.
board and tie this one up because I mean, as you take
No,
a look at the clock,
the
we're
QT.
halfway through this game, and that flag hasn't left the base of Gamers First.
Something has to change for Carpe Noctem. King J.
Plus, it's easier
all the way down to one shot
for me in the moment to say I glitched out than I quantum translocated out.
Down. King J takes no damage while doing so he gets aggressive with it. A double kill out of him allows
Yeah,
him to
I
sneak
agree.
right
Relaying
into
with
the screen side of the map.
QT would have been
Does he feel that
some
Hus is going to
ultimate
be right
cheese,
behind
bro.
him? He's going to find himself in between two different members of G1, and that's not
Would have
exactly
been
where he
some
wants to be.
ultimate cheese.
We got an opportunity, thanks to the observer mode, to see how Suspector was playing that situation. He knew his snipe was coming up. He knew that Carpe Noctem were going to have advanced position on the map. If you pick up that snipe, you're basically saying, like, you're giving the enemy team an indicator of, like, hey, they just picked up snipe because it's removed from your UI once an enemy team picks it up. But he plays the high elbow position. He baits
Camo
the
flag runs
snipe
are definitely
in, he
pretty
finds
cheese
the
too,
kill,
but like
and
you
that
gotta
relieves a
manually
lot of
like
pressure
at least
Gamers
then
First
you
is
gotta
gonna have
like
to deal with that one kill.
you yourself have to grab the flag and run it.
Diagram not able to find his one kill onto Hus.
And like if you could glitch out of the flag, you could theoretically like put your glitch point down like close to your base and then just run across the map, grab the flag, glitch, and you're in your base.
Hus gonna do everything can to stay alive. Meanwhile, the rest of G1 are on the move with the
Yo,
flag.
Marty, thank you for the follow, bro.
Can you get this flag on the move even further? You need a couple of kills, and unfortunately, you're starting to lose teammates left, right, and center. King J finds a double, stops that flag run in its tracks, and now Carpe Noctem with map control may have.
Because like obviously that's not gonna happen every single time, but like I think
get a couple of spawn kills,
just allowing it
see if they
would
can get a
like
flag on the move.
leave the door open
King
for
J
so
gets the
much like
information on Hus
fuckery.
right after he gets the kill, but King James are running into two different players, and that's 3 down once again for Carpe Noctem. It's gonna be hard for them to turn this game around when they're consistently on the respawn screen. Precision is hitting shots like that, and that's not gonna be good for Carpe Noctem. 1-0 still
Right,
in favor
but
of Gamers First.
part of the
It's set
dynamic
the
of capture the
beginning
flag in
of
Halo
the
has
game.
always been
Lots of times Argyle
you got to
games will
establish
end
that control,
1-0.
so you got to kill him to
It
get the
looks like it
control,
might
and then
go
you got to
that
kill
way
him
if Gamers First
to get the flag
continue
out,
to defend
and
their
then you got to
base
kill him on
the
your way
way they
back.
are.
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing such a good job of coming off respawn and finding those first couple of kills to deny like any realistic
I personally
opportunity
think
at a flag.
it would
That
be
is
whack
such
if
a
you would do that.
crucial
I can see the other side of it,
aspect
but
that a team needs to have is when you go 4 down like they did, can you come off spawn and isolate one player that's
like
coming
eliminating that,
towards your
like-
flag from wherever he is? Getting that first kill is pivotal every single
like,
time. It
next
basically stops
round
the
of
flag
slays that
run
you have to
because
get.
you have to go 2 guns down at that point.
Like I
You
said,
have a player
I can see
dead,
the other
you have
side
a
of it.
player running the flag
And
who has a gun down.
I'm for
That
more.
means the
I'm
rest of your
definitely.
team should
I
be
will
able
say
to win
like.
whatever
I'm
fight
definitely for
transitions
more
from
like
there.
cool equipment
Because
usage.
they're
Wow,
continuously
how the
finding
fuck
that
did he hit
first
that?
kill.
He's
They're
definitely
doing such a
cheating.
good job to deny any opportunity from Carpe Noctem, and since I've been on that rant, Tony, the flag is on the move for Gamers First, and with a couple shots, they could turn this into a 2-0 lead.
But it is stopped short. Swish ends up going down before turning that corner, so the opportunity to return that flag.
Yeah, I
is
will say
there.
I really appreciate with the QT how
Not
you
expecting
can
Suspector to be
after you
right
glitch the
onto
first time
his
you can
height,
glitch
so
back.
Gonna try to find the exit route.
That's what I
It's
think
not
actually makes it
there.
cool. Because if it was just
Swish
like a
is now gonna
one-time
chase him
thing,
down.
I think that'd be
Piggy,
pretty whack.
He had fire shots coming in from the north, the south, the east, the west. He had literally nowhere to go. Now we're on board with Swish. King J with that sniper.
Damn.
I was gonna say, if Carpe knocks him, we're gonna have any chance of being able to push forward. He's gonna have to get a couple of shots in, but before taking one, King J, he goes down.
I guess that shows you how much of a chance they may have in this game right now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. The time is all of a sudden starting to be felt on the side of Carpe Noctem. You start to feel a little bit more rushed to make your decisions, maybe a tad bit too aggressive, and that is exactly what Gamers First are going to ask for, is an opportunity to catch a couple players off guard, put you on respawn, and make that clock even more of a factor.
Oh, body shot into the VR shot for Diagram. Finds the kill. Ooh, another
Holy
beautiful
shit.
quick scope onto Hus, but no cleanup just yet. Suspector is getting aggressive. A good defense is an even better offense.
Double kill.
But Suspector goes down. Diagram gets the double kill. Quantum Translocator is coming up. Carpe Noctem might have created an opening.
I mean, I'll be honest though, that Diagram's having a great time at his flag getting snipe kills, but nobody advancing on the map, and the first person that does, he's down. Suspector does his job, he finds that first pick, and that's going to make this cap opportunity, like a flag run here, so difficult for Carpe Noctem once again.
Suspector connects onto the body shot for Cherished. 2 down here for Gamers First, and Gamers First looking to slow it down, at least momentarily. Diagram taking down Precision.
Bro, honestly, this
Now
might be
we're
a
starting to see
faded ass
Carpe
take for me.
Knocks him start to
But like, it
chain
might be
some of
cool to
these
see
kills
QT
together.
and
Piggy and Diagram
Camo or OS on a
back-to-back
map.
kills. Now we're gonna see Carpe
Like, you remember
Knocks
how
him get
Eden used to have
aggressive.
camo and
They're on
OS?
the offense. Precision stuck over towards
Because like,
the
I don't
back
feel like
base.
QT
Piggy
is
not
quite
wasting
as
any
useful
time
as a camo or
whatsoever to move
an
this flag
overshield.
forward. They're already attacking Swish and Hustler spawners.
But I think
onto
that
the
could
snipe
potentially
side
be
of Diagram. He
interesting,
doesn't wanna
but
block
also
that
that's
side.
getting
He
into the
pulls
territory
right
of just
out.
throwing
Now
a,
Gamers
like
First are
a lot of
spawning
shit
up.
on the
There's
map.
one player that leaks through.
Oh, no.
It's Suspector with the kill, but he can't get the return.
Massive from Carpe. That was the opportunity.
Might tie it here,
they've been
bro.
Waiting for all game. They got 2 down. It was a 4-on-2 situation. They're able to get a flagpole while slaying the last 2 players alive that were back to base and elbow. Because they get those kills and they're able to quantum back and allow a little bit of pressure and stop the overextender and Suspector, they're able to keep that flag on the move even when he gets taken down. They're able to tie this game up, and now all of a sudden,
Yeah, I don't know if that would be any
it's
good,
looking like
but
we're going to a next cap
I
win
think
situation.
that's a fun
But
idea.
if G1 can continue to have that advantage as time is winding down, it'll be advantageous for them to start this flag and ultimately force the sudden death. It looks like that's what they're electing to do. Precision moving that
Oh,
flag
shit, bro.
over toward the pistol side.
Oh,
but
shit,
right into the
dude.
stunning players. Wingman is in.
He's gonna
Able
die,
to put
though.
that player down to 1 shot.
That's all
Precision
for- oh,
goes down,
God.
But looks like Carpe knocks him, end up getting wiped.
Oh,
Hustle's
God.
gonna follow that flag all the way towards the snipe side. Long range shots aren't gonna do anything for Diagram. Piggy's trying to get in position with the sniper, but it's too little, too late. Gamers First take it with 0 seconds on the clock.
And another heartbreaking loss for Carpe Noctum. They did so well to get that flag
Holy
in
shit.
with 30 seconds left, but G1 take that
That's
opportunity,
fucking
get
unfortunate.
the map control themselves. They get those slays, and they get those such important slays on the respawners towards their pistol there at the end that really had an opportunity to cut that flag off. They had their chance to get those overextended spawns and stop that flag run and maybe take this game to overtime. But G1 do such a good job of recognizing the spawns there. They get the kills while advancing the flag, and that was all she wrote from that moment.
Yeah, we're seeing, and it's funny because I think his teammate was blocking the snipe side, and he ends up running a pistol, which is where the split spawners are coming in, and it still works for them. I was a little scared when I saw 2 players on pistol, and I saw him running at the pistol side, but G1 were ready for it. They must have been calling out like, hey, 2 players here, split spawns, run that flag in, drop that flag, put in as much damage as possible. Once those 2 went down, at that point, that was a huge opening for G1 to finish that flag cap. I was, like I said, I was
Yep, it is
worried at
so
first,
easy
but
to cross map.
apparently that was all a part of their plan.
And the important piece there is that players are not overextending once one player is running the flag. Like, so Tony, if you're running the flag, it was such a good job by G1 to not just leave their flag guy and go look elbow and like sit in the back. They decided to like progress the map with the flag carrier. They were coming back with the flag carrier, and because of that, they're able to trade the damage out and get the kills they needed.
Right,
to
bro.
continue
Imagine
that
like the
flag
Halo
run. So
5
often do
maps
you
with the
see
BR in this
that
game,
flag
dude.
carrier get taken out
Holy
and nobody
shit.
near him in order to potentially capitalize on some
Holy
damage that he
shit.
might have done, or capitalize on an enemy player taking him out. So a great job by G1 to really play textbook Halo at the end. It rewards them with the 3-0 lead. And now that we've gotten this kicked off on live fire strongholds, it looks like they've jumped out to a nice early lead with overshield and snipe control in the hands of Switch.
And it's with that utility control is largely the reason why Gamers First are up 3-0
Wow.
here in this series.
Damn.
Carpe Noctum are keeping this close. They've been playing amazing all tournament long. Even in this series, I feel like Carpe Noctum have been playing well, but they haven't found a way to get over the hump in these close games. Gamers First are simply just icier in the grand finals.
Simply
and
just
they're 1 win
icier.
away from sweeping Carpe Noctum.
Yeah, we talked about the pressure that Carpe
That's
Noctum had
crazy.
to have felt after losing that close game too. Well, let me tell you, that's tenfold now after being down 3-0 in a best-of-7. This is a mountain mentally to try and climb, and honestly physically to try and get this job done at this point. To reset a bracket is the goal, but that feels like
Oh shit.
a trek beyond belief right now, especially with how well Gamers First are playing these situations. But they've done a good job to get back into this game. As I say that, it's a trip cap for Gamers First with all the slays going in their favor as well. And right now, Carpe Noctum have to act quickly to make sure they don't fall to a massive deficit early on.
2 down for Gamers First. Carpe Noctem are able to steal away a double cap and ultimately the lead right as Overshield is coming up. Piggy gonna bounce right in. That Shroud blocks out all of those lines of sight. Despite being weak, he still trusts his teammate to drop the Shroud at the
One thing
right time.
I will say is I think the Shroud screen has, like, I think that was a cool addition. It didn't change the game. It's not, wow.
Wow. Huss did way more damage than he had any business doing. Despite the fact that you're going against an Overshield player, you gotta keep that reticle.
I was gonna say,
you gotta put in the damage, and man, does it work out for Huss.
It's not
Those
like
kind
an
of things
overly
cannot be
game-breaking thing
happening
or
if
an
you're
overly
trying to make a
overpowered
comeback.
thing.
The size.
But it's like a cool
Carpe
addition. It
Noctem
adds a
need to have.
little strategy. It's another thing to grab.
Staying alive for way too long, doing way too much damage,
I
creating
don't think it's
too
that
much
bad.
of a distraction, and it's allowed Gamers First to regain control.
56-43 lead here for Carpe Noctem. Suspector pushing up. He got that assault rifle in the back pocket. If things get up close and personal, he'll
Yeah,
be
I want
ready
to
for
experiment
it, but
more
half
with
the members of Carpe
bandit
Noctem
starts
go down.
because in its
Precision
current
and
form,
Huss
it's
follow
definitely
up with a
not
couple
good enough.
kills
Like,
to
yeah,
their name. That
D
should
scope.
be all
There's
to
no
Gamers First with little
scope
resistance.
on it.
Carpe Noctem barely have bodies on the map. Piggy being isolated onto the nest side. Now those kills are going to continue to snowball.
Yeah, it definitely could
They
be.
are dying
It could be pretty
staggeringly,
good.
and Gamers First take the lead.
Precision with snipe. We've said it all weekend long. Once again, starting to already do some work. Great shots so far from him, and he's going to anchor A and B right now from the garage door. But as his teammates get a couple of kills, they want to be a little bit more aggro than just sitting back on garage. It seems he's going to position himself top middle, finds a kill. It's a killing spree for Precision, and Overshield's coming up momentarily, and Precision creating the opportunity. Gamers First really need to get map control for it.
No, the hit
They
reg
don't
is
call
definitely
him
weird with the
Precision for
Jackards.
nothing. My man just doesn't miss right as the Overshield is coming.
I don't know
up.
what the
Gamers
fuck,
First
bro.
still
What the
hold
fuck
on
were they
to
cooking with the
control.
Threat Seeker,
King
bro?
J
Like,
and Carpe
honestly.
Noctem gonna play for that Overshield. King J putting his body in between.
I mean, like,
Gamers First
I understand
and
where they
Piggy
got
so
the
that Piggy
idea
can
because they
steal
just turned all of
away
the
this
campaign
Overshield,
equipments
and
into
now
like
it's not the big bad
multiplayer
wolf you gotta worry about. It's
versions,
Piggy
and they
with the double
like
shields.
remixed.
Piggy this time
them,
with Overshield.
basically.
Let's see if he can have a little bit more of an impactful life. Right now, down by just 50. You need to make a play. He does get caught off guard by a player's pillars.
Yeah.
He's able to use that Overshield to at least trade out the damage and find the first pick. And that's going to be Carpe Noctem rewarded with some map control here. They're going to go for C. They're going to give up A here. And I wouldn't be surprised if they try to push a trip cap and get right back into this game.
3 bases being held by Carpe Noctem, and mind you, Piggy's even putting down damage onto everyone on Gamers First before going down himself. But with the 3 down, that gives Gamers First the opportunity to take Alpha and Bravo at the same time, Wes.
Yeah, a little bit of a blunder there, an overextension I would call it from Carpe Noctem. It's
You said an
flipped the map
overextension,
back
I would
in
call
Gamers
it.
First favor, and right now 117 to 83. The score not out of control just yet, but Gamers First are doing a whole lot of kills in the Slays department, so I wouldn't be surprised if this starts to heavily go in their favor if this pace continues.
Diagram starting to approach over toward the nest side. Suspector didn't want to challenge from long range, brought the heat wave over toward the rat tunnel, cleared that out, but Carpe Noctem controlling the green side. They might be able to steal away Bravo because of it. They do, but Gamers First, high IQ play to just out-rotate, play over toward the Charlie side of the map, and they're still putting points on the board. Carpe Noctem push the A side, and now finally they have the double cap.
Yeah, I really like how Suspector just played that whole situation, right? He didn't want to stop B. He overextended to C from A in order to try and help his teammate over at C. They're able to secure the AC setup, get the slays they need to then transition into B. So it's not all about just being as binary as going A, B, or C. Sometimes you're looking to flip the map and then progress from there.
At one point, Suspector was hiding in a corner with that heat wave. It was a little bit of a ratty kill. And then you saw him almost go for like an underneath ninja. He almost like slid under that player and meleeed over. If he would have hit that, that would have been crazy. But Carpe Noctem are still the ones holding on to the Bravo Charlie side. And you even see them push quickly over towards Alpha. Gamers First clear out the A side of the base, but you're still down by 2 caps. You still got to get yourself that Bravo side in order to put points on the board. Precision is ready for it, down to half shields, but still almost alive.
Yeah, he was never going to be able to get that B stronghold. There was going to always be too much pressure. A good job by Carpe Noctem to get the sways they need right now.
Here we go.
Huss
I was like, can somebody hit
trying
something?
to deny some of that from happening as he rips the head off of one coming out of big door, gets info that a second one is here. He's going to jump into the stronghold, and I actually love this play by him. The trade should help his team secure this B stronghold as multiple members are now back B for his team. You can see how strong Carpe Noctem want to fight for this, but I don't think that they have the numbers as long as Gamers First are able to hop into it.
Gamers First were looking dominant over toward the early game. However, Carpe Noctem have bounced back, and they may be the first ones to 150 points. As I say that, Gamers First, they steal away Bravo quickly. They have the numbers of momentary 4v2, but Huss gets taken down all the way toward the nest side. Carpe Noctem now having multiple members push up. Piggy's onto the green. Couple of denial grenades are in. He has his team getting aggressive.
Oh!
But those who get aggressive together, they just might die together, because three.
He just
go
beat the
down
fuck
for
out of
Carpe
him.
Noctem, not a single body on the black screen for Gamers First.
And look at the moment
Oh,
that they
no.
get 3 down. Overshield coming up. You're able to shroud it off. You have B and C in your control. The lead now up to 40. And Gamers First are looking to end the grand finals with this push.
Carpe Noctem not able to steal away Bravo. Only so much you can do by yourself. Huss clears him out in that 1v1 and now is almost daring Carpe Noctem to push up. Two members trying to retreat over toward the tower side. Swish is just feeding that information to the rest of his team, putting down damage with the BR Commando and anything else he can find on the map. Suspector awarded the kill with the green gun, and now things are starting to get a bit out of control. Carpe Noctem are running out of time here. Swish dominating the mid map, but a player sneaks up over towards Cuts. That flank might work out well.
It's an 80-point lead now for Gamers First. Closing the door here in the grand finals, attempting to at least. Carpe Noctem have to figure out a way to get a couple of kills. They do momentarily have 2 down. Another player going down for Gamers First. Precision is going to spawn up, but that was a momentarily all 4 down situation for Gamers First. And Carpe Noctem with one last breath of life. Let's see what they do with it.
Well, apparently they're doing something good with it. I mean, Trip Cap coming out of nowhere. Precision does the damage and even able to take down King J. So it looks like Gamers First are going to steal away Alpha because of it. Precision grabs himself a heat wave. There's a player moving quickly over toward the green side, but just as quickly as he's moving, it's just as quickly he's got sent over toward the black screen. The heat wave does enough damage for Suspector to clean up yet another kill. We see Alpha get stolen by Carpe Noctem, but Precision immediately rotates over toward the Charlie side.
Great job by Piggy there to pick up that kill with the combo, and honestly a lot of damage from Piggy there. 3 go down, all to the hands of Piggy with an assist to his name as well. And now they may be able to get an overshield. Tony, hold up, this game is not over.
And Cherish fighting for that overshield despite being one shot. He steals it away. This is where Carpe Noctem have to dig
let me see the
deep, and that's
push.
exactly what
do
they're
they do
doing.
here?
Alpha's gonna quickly change hands, but overshield is busting right through the front door, making sure the base is cleared out.
Damn, they just soared.
Might allow one of his teammates to finish that one.
I don't know about
He knows
this.
that Bravo's the most important point on the map.
They didn't even get
and
A.
He's pushing it
And all his
immediately.
boys died.
Carpe Noctem not just worried about one base at a time. They're trying to take everything on the map, but
And then they all
just
die.
walk away with nothing.
Yeah, an interesting play. I don't know if I like leaving A in that situation. You've already opted to go into A. I think you need to keep that stronghold
fucked
in
around
your
with the dead
favor
zones on my
because he
movement
tries to do
sticks?
so much with that life. Doesn't necessarily
I
kill
think
King
so,
J
but I
as
can't
quickly as
remember
he should
what I
have
did
when
off the
King
top of
J
my
was
head.
in B. They don't really have the correct
I changed-
timing
I
to
think I, like,
keep the
slightly
amount of pressure
adjusted
they
it.
would like to on Gamers First, and now Gamers First 10 points away from winning the grand finals.
I think
And
anyway.
this might just be it. If they can't take away Charlie, Gamers First might just run away with this in a 4-0 sweep, and the double kill out of Suspector might have
I don't know,
just
I'm
shut
definitely
them
not a
down
settings guy,
for the
though.
last time, Gamers First coming
Wow.
out with the 4-0, and the org showing us what happens when you put the Gamers first.
Shout out to Gamers First, a hell of a grand finals, but I mean, they were playing so well
GG.
all weekend long. Game 5 against Rebellion got the job done in that series, and ever since that series, they really looked pretty flawless throughout the day. I mean,
I have
hats
no
off to
idea,
those
Classy.
guys. An
Like I said,
earned
I'm not
ticket
that
to
guy.
SLC, and I mean, they were so close several times at the
Or
Optic
unless you're
Gaming
not talking to
tournament
me.
against a lot of good teams. creating upsets that I'm stoked to see what this team has for us on land. But another
Well, shit,
shout
bro.
out to Carpe Noctem, obviously.
I wasn't
a team
expecting that to be that short.
grinded to get to the grand
That's like the
finals
shortest
in
fucking
this
finals.
tournament. A well-placed finish from them in second. Nothing to hang your hats over. You probably want a better finish in the grand finals than what resulted in a 4-0. But looking at these score lines, Tony, 50-48, 2-1 Argyle at the buzzer. Solitude's 2-1. A little bit more out of just one or two players there, and this series could have gone the distance or in their favor.
Yeah, one thing that's upsetting to me, you know, people who didn't actually watch the tournament, whether it was yesterday or today, are going to think like, oh, God, Carpe Noctem got swept. Well, they got swept in the grand finals. I mean, if you look at the rest of the tournament, you know, they went toe-to-toe with, you know, Art of Execution.
No, King J and Co. played well. They did kind of get waxed in finals, but
they ran through multiple teams, including
they played
beating
fantastic
Shopify
up until then.
Rebellion in order to get to that losers bracket finals. Obviously, a bit of a forfeit and different things happened to get them into the grand finals. But long story short, Carpe Noctem have played amazing. And I'm really proud of the progress that they've made up until this point. But G1, they're looking different. G1 with Suspector. Looks like they might be back into that, you know, that underdog conversation where maybe they might be sneaking up towards the top tier of the tier 2 teams that are in the HCS.
Yeah, and I thought that they were honestly there at the Optic tournament, and I thought that they had a realistic chance to get top 8, top 6 at that tournament. They lost a couple of game 5s, if I remember correctly, and obviously they fell a little bit short. But those players are on the come up. They need a little bit more experience, I guess, in the LAN environment to perform at their best. But we've seen what they can do when they're performing well. And I mean, winning this tournament with a lot of good teams in this tournament, a lot of talent in this tournament is something to really take the hard work that they're putting in is paying off. It's just a matter of time till they get a couple of upsets on LAN as well.
And now I'm really excited for what happens next. You know, the Global Invitational is coming up.
Cool. Yep. Salt Lake coming up, bro. I'm fucking lit. Let me know if any of y'all are gonna be in Salt Lake. But yeah, man, I can't fucking wait for that event. Yeah, I'm gonna actually turn the stream off for a minute here. I did not expect that fucking finals to be so short, so I thought I'd be live for a little bit longer than this. But yeah, I'm fucking starving, so I'm gonna actually turn the stream off for like an hour or two and go get some food. But then, like I said, in like an hour or two, I'll turn the stream back on and we'll play a little bit more. Because I definitely wanted to get some gaming in, but I'm starting to get the shakes because I am fucking starving over here. So I'm gonna go get me some. Yeah, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all chilling. That was fun chilling and watching the games. And yeah, hope to see y'all back in here in an hour or two. Like I said, yeah. Much love, Jack of Hearts. Much love, Classy. Yeah, y'all have a dope rest of your night. If I don't see y'all again, yeah. Much love. Catch y'all in an hour or two. Gang, gang.